Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we were going to be doing some war videos. Yeah, this is going to be fun. I'm in Silver 1 right now, and this is one of the mini bosses. The first 3 fights were really easy. They were 4 stars, so I didn't add them. This is where the war gets really interesting. Doom's always tough for me. I usually can fight him pretty well, but you will see some god-awful mistakes here or there. I was really worried about the EMP or shocks, but they weren't so bad. I actually played this fight really well for about 60-70%, and then the wheels just fell off. You know, obviously Stark makes this really this evasion nice, especially a special 2. I'm decent at it anyway, but you know, it's going as well as it can. I haven't even got a single shock yet, and you know, I know they're coming, but I was really worried that they were going to do a lot more damage than they did. You know, just having 2 stacks there, it's really not doing much. I'm okay. So, but you know, fighting it pretty well. I'm doing okay, and then I don't know what I'm doing. Why did I don't know what happened there. Why throw a heavy there? Why go back in? I don't know. It was ugly. I lost a ton of health. I didn't die, no deaths, you know, obviously it's gonna finish him off, but man, I'm doing so well, and then just was on full tilt there for a second. So glad I got through that without a death. You know, getting the full attack bonus from my team is always fun. Next up, yeah, so I didn't record this fight. I recorded it after. I'm a dingus. It is what it is. I don't even know who it was at this point, but I wanted to show that I did get the full attack bonus there. Next up is a buffet hype. He is 565. He's a chunky boy. This is why I take this path. Whichever has the hardest defenders, I try to take, because you know I have some decent attackers, and I'd say I'm good, but obviously from the first fight that's just not the case. In this fight it gets ugly again as well. So this was a fun war to fight in. It's the tale of 2 sides. I thought I played really well, and then I just stopped playing really well. So you know, I'm baiting specials. Sometimes he likes to hold them. I'm doing well. He's not really, you know, regenerating too much for me. It's ugly. Critical bleed. I'm like, okay, I can take a special 3, so let's just push him and screw it. Let's just go. But he doesn't throw it, so I'm like, okay, I'll hit his block. Still doesn't throw it, so I just ended this fight by beating into his block. Lucky that I didn't take a special 3 to the face. It wouldn't have killed me, but it would have cost some potions, and you know, I didn't have to do that. So next up, we're going to the mini bosses. Someone already tried their hand at this Doom. Again, I'm decent at fighting Doom, although this fight will show how awful I am at fighting Doom sometimes. Sometimes he just has my number. These mini bosses are definitely thick, and I play extremely poorly here. It gets ugly quick. It gets ugly real quick. This isn't a tale of 2 sides. This is ugly from jump. I'm not entirely sure what my plan is here, but that's obviously not it. And then you know, I evaded that pretty well. I mean, great. But I'm doing a lot of standing. I think I'm trying to heal, and sometimes when I'm paying attention to Blade's healing, it just gets me clipped. So I just sat there and ate that, and you know, avoided that one pretty well. You know, I can avoid the specials, as you will see, but I mean, again, like, what am I doing? At this point, I'm so flustered. I'm throwing, you know, lights into the air. It looked like I wasn't even gonna throw my special. I don't even know what I was thinking. It was ugly, and I only did like maybe 25% off his health. I'm like praying until I can heal back up. Yeah, it didn't work. Didn't work at all. So I do get a loss there. But I do believe that I get him down here, and I do get some attack bonus, so it's better than nothing. I actually play him really well with Domino here. You'll see I got a couple of good evades. And this is obviously my beautiful Domino that fought the hype and survived, so I didn't have to put a bunch of potions into her. She can go through and get this fight down, hopefully. I mean, I realistically try to avoid a special one. It's a lot easier to evade for me. But then he gets that stupid aura up, and you know, you can't throw specials on him. And at the end hit of a special, he'll block it or evade it, and then just combo you into oblivion. So I play really well here. Like, you're gonna see some sweet dexes right here. It didn't even touch me. And then towards the end of this fight, I don't know why I decided to start throwing heavy attacks. I don't know what I was thinking. I was playing super well. Sorry for my YouTube feed there. I will swipe those up while playing. It's, you know, it's a skill in and of itself. But for some reason, like, after all of this great playing here, in my opinion, this is great for me. I just am like, you know what? I really want to throw a heavy attack. Yeah. It was completely unnecessary. I have no idea what I was thinking, why it needs, and maybe I was like, oh, I need power. Yeah, he's down to 12% long. I don't need power. Just keep doing what you're doing. The system was working, and I just decided, you know what? I really want to throw a heavy, so I deserve the 25% health I just took. A little bit of a slow fight, but I get through it. One slip up. And then the next mini boss is a Void. I'm not terrible at fighting Void, although this fight is interesting because I have to worry about Bane and his timer that push the debuffs on you, so it's double timers, and that can be a bit difficult, at least for me. But as you'll see, I do a pretty decent job, and limber obviously, so you can't just parry and, you know, wait for everything to you know, time out and get what you need. You kind of have to play a little bit, you know, smart. I got a nice little intercept to start, so I didn't waste my first parry. I use it here just to switch the Bane. When they have a lot of health, Bane takes a lot more health off of you, so I'll use more of that in the beginning. Then later on, when I can let the Bane just sit on me for a couple seconds without insta dying. You can see it's taking, you know, a percentage a second. It's pretty substantial when he has a lot of health, so I try to get it off of me as fast as possible here. And I'm like, oh crap, he's stunned. Go in. And I make sure I do it at 39 there, so that his timer goes off. Boom, I'm back at 40. I get his debuff off of me, and I'm good to go there. Obviously, my own ability is hurting my limber because the more stuns I put on them, the faster they're expiring. Beautiful intercept there. Get that Bane off of me. Boom, boom. As soon as his timer goes on me, I hit 60 hits. It's almost like I'm doing it on purpose. Switch the Bane, and he is dead. Pretty flawless fight, in my opinion. I do actually win War MVP here. You wouldn't notice it about how terrible I played, but you know, I did catch an MVP here. No items used. Pretty flawless War. I'm not fighting Apocalypse. No, I'm good. So thanks for watching and enjoy the video.